Yeah, actually, I think I should give more, but I'm really calm with myself because I know I do as much as I can off the pitch, on the pitch. So in that way, I'm so peaceful with myself. Then it's true that on the pitch I have to improve. I have to give more for the team, but I'm on that way. I know the first one who's exigent with myself. So I need to keep pushing myself, and I think a better moment will come with time.
Okay, how you compare your first season with the FC Goa and this season?
Yeah, I cannot compare actually. I cannot compare. It's not worth to compare it because there were different phases of my career, so it doesn't make sense to compare two different um, uh, parts of my career because now I come from injury. I have better mentality, I think, but I still need to improve a lot, and I'm on the way.
Again, how do you see FC Goa's way towards the Shield and also the final?
Yeah, it's actually our target. Um, I came here to win, to be honest, and the good thing is like comparing a group like 2 years ago, that is not fair, but comparing, I think now we are more competitive. Now we know what we have to do to win the games. Also, we have more responsibility. The team, if you see how they prepare the games, how we act before the games, how people take care before the games, after the games. So I think we are more on the way to win something, and yeah, it's about the next game because if we don't win the next game, then we'll be speaking about other things. So just think on the game.
Okay, do you thought on the tomorrow's opponent, East Wing?
Yeah, it will be a tough game. Doesn't make sense if we see the tabulary because I think they have better team that the point shows us. So yeah, 100% we respect a big club, a good team. Now they change coach. Now I think also the players they're gonna show that they are able to win in ISL. So we respect 100%. We see video, we know how they play. So with our strength and the weakness, we try to win.
It is only the last two results, both of which have been draws, and both games FC got to the lead and conceded later. So has that been sort of a disappointment for the team?
Yeah, it's also, you see another way, it's a knowledge for us. We learn from that. So if we take from this part, then will be good for us. If we think like we lost 4 points from 6, then it's true, but I don't think it's the way to take this situation. I think if we take the good part, the positive part, that okay, when we score, we get the lead, then we know how to be stronger. We know that we have to keep the result, but I think doesn't make sense now to look back. I think we have to look for the next game. Now we know that if we score first, how we have to act, how we have to play, and we are a team who want to score the second one, because I think when we only focus on don't concede, then we are getting wrong, and I think we improve on that on the next games.
What were your thoughts during the last game? Because at some points it became extremely physical, and in fact some of the challenges were pretty dangerous, which could have caused injuries. So how was your mentality?
Yeah, injuries are part of the sport, every sport. So I think we just need to prepare ourselves as better as we can. Think that this team is doing well, and the injuries will happen now, next year, next one, and next one. So it's not in our side.
There's an opponent for tomorrow's game.
Is every game is very tough. No? We are able to beat Mohun Bagan, and we drew against Hyderabad 2 weeks ago. Every game is very tough. We are in a moment where to collect points is very difficult, but this is football, and then we need to be focused in ourselves, not focus in the table, because East Bengal is not in the real position according to the players that they have, and that's all. We know that if we want to win tomorrow, we need to play a good game.
Have the last two draws been disappointing for you?
No. Because I know that you will, I don't know who, but someone will speak about the statistics, then I am prepared of this. We score, we didn't lose 4 games that the other team scored before us. We didn't win 3 games that the other team scored before the opposite. I remember the games. We equalized, we were losing Northeast in the first minutes, and we equalized in the last minute. We equalized in the last minutes in Mohammedan. We turned the score against Punjab. I can give you a lot of examples. Then always it's like this. Now seems that for me it was very painful. Hyderabad. This was very painful because it's a team that you have to win. And in that moment, despite I repeat that every game is tough, but Northeast at home in Guwahati is a very tough game. I remember that Mohun beat them with an incredible performance of the goalkeeper and 2 fantastic actions of Manbir and Liston. And it's a very tough team. It's the team who scored more goals in ISL. And okay, it was 1-1. Doesn't matter if you score before and the opponent score later. Yes. Against Hyderabad, yes, because I felt from outside that in the last 10 minutes, 10 against 10, we were only defending. This was the reality. I think that this didn't happen the other day in Guwahati. The game was very equal. Even in the last minutes, we tried to attack, and was not the same.
Coach, what are the positives from the last game for the FC Goa?
The last is true that we didn't play a very good game, but the style of Northeast is very difficult to play against them. And then, because they are very clear, the team with less possession in the competition, the team who score more goals, then it's very clear what they do. Then it's very difficult to stop the counter-attack. They have very, very good players in attack. This guy from Morocco is very good, Ajaraye. And even all players are very difficult. No, they have Jitin, Guillermo, Nestor, Partip Gogoy, a lot of good players. Now Reading is playing very good as a right back. They have a very competitive team, and it's not easy. It's a team that some days or some weeks before they beat Mumbai 3-0 at home. They are the champions of the Durand Cup. The continuity of the players, then the performance. We didn't play a fantastic game, but we were very competitive, and is I repeat, was more painful was the former game at home. This was more painful than the other day. Finally, it's 1 point every game, and now okay, we can analyze. We could analyze. We analyzed, but now we need to be focused in tomorrow's game.
East Bengal lost last 2 games with a narrow margin. So you expect some tough competition?
Of course. You know that I don't like to speak about to mix national team and this, but in my first list, 5 players from East Bengal were there. And they have very good players, very, very good players. Maybe the season is not easy for them. They changed the coach, a lot of red cards, some actions. For example, the other day was a clear penalty in Guwahati against Mohun Bagan that the referee didn't whistle. Sometimes when the things are against you, everything is against you. But we need to be focused, and we can speak 1 hour about East Bengal, but finally it's about us. Usually, I think that not Goa, everything that I train is more about our performance than the opponent. Of course that you have to speak about the other team, but you can speak one complete day, but if you don't play, if you don't perform good, doesn't matter what you say about the opponent.
And your thought on the 10th unbeaten run of the FC Goa as a coach?
Yeah. This is positive or negative? No, because yeah, it's very difficult. It's very difficult. I know now we are 10 games. Then in these 10 games, the first game was a draw. In that moment was a disaster. It was Chennai, disaster, blah, blah. Now, because we won 4 games in a row, 4 consecutive games, everything was fantastic. Now, we drew 2 consecutive games, again. We lost 4 points because the opponent scored after we scored the first goal. Football is like this. It's okay, I understand everything because it's nice. More than about 10 games, okay, if you are 30 games unbeaten, very good because you are with more points in every game. But now the target is to win tomorrow, and then we will start to prepare the game again at home against Chennai.
Most of your defensive line is on cards right now, so will you make changes to your gameplay so that they are there for the later games?
Are you sure? I don't think so, because they already finished the ban. Sandesh 1 yellow card, Boris 1 or 2, Sang 1, Jay. They don't have yellow cards. The defenders. I think now in this moment we don't have players with 3 yellow cards. With I mean with the next yellow card is would be a ban. No, I think. And finally, again, it's same than injuries. Not same, but I think that during a season you will have bans, injuries. For sure that in 8 games, 1 player will receive the 4th yellow card. But we don't need to be focused in this aspect. We need to perform good, and that's all.
Okay, we'll wrap this up. Thank you guys.
Thank you.